Are you a nurse preparing your Australian tax return? You may be entitled to claim expenses for your registration, uniforms, laundry, professional development, work-related travel, nursing equipment, and more. But here is the important part: just because you use something for work or your employer requires it does not automatically make it tax deductible. In this video, I'll explain 10 common deductions nurses should check before lodging their tax return. I'll also explain several mistakes that could result in an incorrect claim. Stay until the end because deduction number 10 is one that many nurses forget. Hello, I'm Gary from Nurses Tax. Our team helps nurses and healthcare professionals prepare their tax returns correctly and identify deductions that may apply to their individual circumstances. Before we begin, remember 3 basic rules. First, you must have paid for the expense yourself. Second, the expense must be directly related to earning your nursing income. Third, you need appropriate records showing what you purchased, what it cost, and how it was used for work. You cannot claim an expense that your employer paid for or reimbursed. Now let's begin. Number 1 is nursing registration and professional fees. You may be able to claim annual nursing registration renewal fees, union fees, and eligible professional association memberships. For example, when you personally pay your annual registration renewal and your employer does not reimburse you, the expense may be deductible. However, your initial qualification or registration costs before beginning your nursing career may be treated differently. Always keep your invoices and payment confirmations. Number 2 is uniforms and protective clothing. You may be able to claim the cost of buying, repairing, or replacing a compulsory and distinctive work uniform. A uniform will generally need to identify you as an employee of a particular organisation. Protective clothing or footwear may also qualify when it protects you from a genuine risk of injury or illness while you perform your duties. But ordinary clothing is generally not deductible. You normally cannot claim plain black trousers, an ordinary white shirt, or everyday shoes simply because you only wear them at work. Number 3 is laundry and dry cleaning. When your uniform or protective clothing qualifies as deductible, you may also be able to claim the cost of washing, drying, ironing, repairing, or dry cleaning it. A reasonable calculation may include $1 per load when the load contains only eligible work clothing. When eligible work clothing is washed together with personal clothing, a reasonable calculation may be 50 cents per load, but be careful. The $150 laundry rule is not an automatic deduction. You must have actually incurred the expense and be able to explain how you calculated your claim. You cannot claim laundry costs when your employer washes your uniform or reimburses you. Number 4 is nursing equipment and work tools. You may be able to claim equipment you purchase and use to perform your nursing duties. When an item costs $300 or less, you may be able to claim an immediate deduction. More expensive equipment may need to be claimed over time through depreciation. If an item is used for both work and private purposes, you can only claim the work-related portion. You also cannot claim equipment that your employer supplies. Number 5 is self-education and professional development. You may be able to claim courses, seminars, conferences, and training that directly relate to your current nursing duties. This can include continuing professional development, clinical training, and specialised education that maintains or improves the skills you use in your current role. Related textbooks, course materials, and eligible travel expenses may also be considered. However, you generally cannot claim education that only helps you enter nursing for the first time or prepares you for a different career. The course must have a sufficient connection to the employment duties you are currently performing. Number 6 is work-related car and travel expenses. Your normal journey from home to your regular hospital, clinic, or workplace is generally private, even for early shifts, night shifts, or being on call. However, you may be able to claim travel directly between 2 separate workplaces on the same day. You may also be able to claim travel from your regular workplace to an alternative workplace while performing your employment duties. For example, traveling from one clinic to another clinic during the same working day may qualify. Keep records of the date, destination, work purpose, and kilometres travelled. Number 7 is overtime meal expenses. You may be able to claim an overtime meal when you work genuine overtime, receive an eligible overtime meal allowance and personally purchase the meal. Simply working a long shift does not automatically make every meal deductible. Ordinary breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and coffee are generally private expenses. You must actually incur the cost and satisfy the relevant conditions. Number 8 is phone, mobile data, and internet expenses. When you use your personal phone or internet to perform genuine employment duties, you may be able to claim the work-related portion. You need records showing how you calculated the percentage. For example, a nurse manager who regularly uses a personal phone to provide clinical advice or manage staff may have an eligible work-related portion. Do not claim your complete phone or internet bill unless it is genuinely used entirely for work. Checking a roster, viewing a pay slip, or receiving a message about your next shift may not by itself support a significant claim. Number 9 is professional publications and stationery. You may be able to claim nursing journals, technical publications, and professional subscriptions that directly relate to your current duties. Work-related stationery, including diaries, logbooks, and pens, may also qualify. For example, a diary used to record continuing professional development activities may be deductible. General newspapers, entertainment, subscriptions, and publications without a sufficient connection to your employment are generally private. And number 10 is the cost of managing your tax affairs. The amount you pay a registered tax agent to prepare and lodge your tax return may be deductible. Recognised tax advice and certain other costs incurred while managing your tax affairs may also qualify. The deduction generally relates to the income year in which the relevant fee is incurred. Keep the invoice provided by your registered tax agent, and remember, your actual tax liability is not itself a deductible tax agent expense. Before lodging, avoid these common mistakes. Do not claim ordinary clothing simply because you wear it at the hospital. Do not automatically claim every trip because you sometimes work at different locations. Do not claim everyday meals simply because you work long hours. Do not claim the private portion of your phone, internet, or equipment. And never claim an expense that your employer paid for or reimbursed. A deduction must reflect what you actually spent, how the expense related to your work, and the records you can provide. When you are unsure, obtain professional advice before lodging. Nurses work demanding hours, and tax rules can sometimes be difficult to understand. Your job is to care for your patients. Our job is to help make your tax return easier. With more than 50 years of tax experience, we can review your circumstances, prepare your return, and help ensure eligible deductions are considered correctly. At Nurses Tax, we provide specialist tax support for nurses, midwives, aged care workers, paramedics, and allied health professionals across Australia. Our team understands healthcare-related expenses, including uniforms, professional registration, training, equipment, travel, and shift-related deductions. We offer an online tax upload for straightforward returns and appointments for clients with more complex circumstances. You can complete our express tax upload online or book an appointment with me for more complex tax matters. Visit nursestax.com.au, call us on 1800 819 692, or use the booking link below. Nurses Tax, tax-wise, maximize.